I've got another book haul for you guys, and a couple of these books are some of my all-time favorite, new god tier favorites, and I'm very excited to share those with you. So you'll have little mini reviews in here, and I'm going to actually start off with one because I'm so excited about it. It is Alchemized by Sun Yu. I've read it twice now in pretty short succession, and I've loved it both times. It is told using a Gestalt switch, so it's told in 3 parts. First part is it's the present, and then second part is the past, and then third part is the present. It's a story about war and death and sacrifice. And I do want to emphasize to check trigger warnings. If you are a general reader of dark romance, you'll probably be okay. But there's some very, very dark themes in here. It reminds me of the Bronze Horseman in like the emotional, high stakes way. There absolutely is a romance and like love story threaded through this, though I would not call it a romantic book. It's really dark. It's really sad. It's really good. That's my review. It's really dark. It's really sad. It's really good. Really high emotional stakes, dark fantasy with romance elements. I love it so much. It's my favorite fantasy book. Let's skip around a bit. Let's go here. Broken Souls and Broken Bones by L.J. Andrews. I heard that this is like a YA new adult. I think it does get spicier as the series goes on. There's a slow burn. I think it's like a bodyguard romance, but the thing that got me interested, because I loved Alchemized so much, and it has that amnesia trope, though it's a little bit different with Alchemized, but like there's an amnesia element to this, inspired by Nordic mythology. And I read just a little prologue or preface, and I like the writing style, and that was enough to get me to buy it. Red Rising, this is a science fiction. And science fiction and fantasy, to me, like, they're kind of fluid. They have a lot of similar elements. There were a couple people that I follow that were saying the main character in this reminded them of Aelin from Throne of Glass, and like that alone would sell me. I'm really excited about this. I've heard really excellent things. This is one that I heard was similar to ACOTAR. It is Daughter of the Blood by Anne Bishop. So this is a bit of an older one, so that'll be a fun change of pace. I'm obsessed with this book. This is an advanced reader copy, though that never changes my opinion of, like, I will always say if I like it or if I don't like it, but like I'm obsessed with this book. I'm obsessed with it. It is like 50 Shades of Grey meets Normal People. There's an age gap romance. The author always describes it as it's about economics and sex, and that is just so to the point and precise and exactly, I agree. This is the book that encouraged me to kind of start writing again, and this gave me hope for stories where it's all internal. The stakes all come from inside. I was reading so much fantasy with these external stakes, which is great, but I wasn't writing a fantasy. I was writing something that's much more domestic, and I was kind of losing hope for being able to write something with enough emotional heft. This book made me remember that like that can happen, and so it just really inspired me to get back into writing, and I've started writing a new book, which was unintentional. This has so much discussion of philosophy and economics and ethics and privilege and wealth and art. This is another one that has made it into my top of all-time favorite books. I would shelf this as literary fiction meets erotica. While on the kind of contemporary train, Talking at Night by Claire Daberly was recommended by my friend Tara DeWitt, who wrote Funny Feelings and, gosh, a couple others. I'll mention another one of her books that I got a digital copy of in a minute. But she, I believe it was her, told me that it was a lot like Normal People. Maybe I just heard that somewhere else. But she recommended the book as a general thing, and I trust her. So I bought it. This is a story of Will and Rosie. The two are opposites in every way, and yet they fall for each other as teenagers. 90s music, sideways glances, sunsets and bonfires, and talking late into the night. I'm so on board with that. I think Tara told me to read this one too. I've heard that the yearning in this was like next level. I think it's YA. It's The Everlasting by Alex E. Harrow. I heard it's going to break my heart. So, you know, I'm here for that kind of a good time. If a book doesn't make me cry, it's not getting 5 stars. It kind of gives me Atlantis vibes. I read the little beginning, but then I wasn't in the mood for a fantasy. But the writing was really nice, and I did enjoy it. I think there's either time travel, or he's able to glimpse into the past via this magical yew tree. We shall have to see. I am really hoping that the yearning provides for me. Last one up by Paulina Simons is The Bell and the Blade. This is the Australian edition that I got from eBay and paid an arm and a leg for because I could not wait for it to come out in the US. I'm impatient. Did I buy this without reading the synopsis? Yeah, absolutely. I trust Paulina. She wrote The Bronze Horseman. I love that book, and this is a historical fiction. I'll give you a little quick blurb. It's 1944. The world is at war. Forces of evil hold Europe by the throat. A mysterious massacre at sea, a ragtag alliance forms in the heart of occupied Belgium. A handful of Allied soldiers band together with the fearless group of female freedom fighters led by Charlotte Fontaine. The triple F's alliteration got me. Led by Charlotte Fontaine to carry out a mission that no one else can. The target unreachable, the clock ticking, the consequences apocalyptic. And I heard that there are 2 romances in this, which is a different change of pace, but you know what? I liked that in One for My Enemy by Olivia Blake, so keeping an open mind. I'm going to talk about some Kindle ones now. Most of these are advanced reader copies that I got, and I'm very excited about, and I wanted to share them with you. Speaking of Tara, Tara DeWitt's Lost and Found, which is the 3rd book in the Spoons trilogy. I think it's just a trilogy. I think it's done here. I heard this one is going to absolutely break my heart. I think infertility is a thing in this, and death. So it's like a little bit heavier, but it's like this small town romance, independent standalone series, and I've loved all of them. Next is Into the Blue by Emma Brody. She wrote another book of hers that I loved called Songs in Ursa Major. I remember the writing being really beautiful, and I read that on the tails of Taylor Jenkins Reid, Daisy Jones and the Six. So I'm excited to read that. I also heard it's going to break my heart or make me emotional in some way. So you know me, I'm excited. This is another one that Tara recommended to me. It's called Bad Words, and I'm going to say the author's name wrong. I'm going to try not to, but I probably will. Rhiannoch Robinson. Do I know what it's about? No, I don't. Am I excited about it because of vibes and the people who have recommended it? Oh yeah. So that's a contemporary romance about a literary feud between a sharp critic and an author that turns into an unexpected personal connection, exploring themes of ambition, vulnerability, and the publishing world. The book has been praised for its sharp observations, emotional depth, and realistic portrayal of the industry, blending romance and contemporary on art. Oh, commentary on art. Contemporary on art, God. I am surrounded by even more books. You can't see it, but off camera there's a pile of nonfiction books that are writing craft centered nonfiction. So I will be filming that next. I will have it linked down below if it's up already. I have a feeling I'm going to do this one first. So keep an eye out. That one will come out next week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.